Mic check at the safe zone. Wisdom in arcade tones. You spit the truth stone stacked on their backbone. Justice at the forefront, change in the rear view. Podcast vibes, live raw, it's what they pursue. Safe talk, voices spark, lighten up the dark. Break the chains, let the pain be the counterpart. Stories that we mix like a DJ's dish. Hopes on high frex, dreams in every pitch. Resource and a throne, mind sharper than stones. Cut through the noise, these seeds steadily grown. Born in shadows, but we talking for days. Injustice met its end, watch it crumble away. Hearts heavy, but the mic stays steady. Fighting through the static, ain't nobody ready. Safe zone crew, young revolutionaries. Spitting futures vivid, blowing out canaries. Talk, voices spark, lighten up the dark. Break the chains, let the pain be the counterpart. Stories that we mix like a DJ's dish. Hopes on high frex, dreams in every pitch. Echoes in the halls where the truth bounces off. Hard topics low key, but the impact strong. System hiccups can't block the signal clear. Youth claiming airtime, no more hiding fears.
Hey everybody, welcome to SafeTalk, the podcast where real conversations meet real life here at SafeZone. Today we're talking about current events, stories, headlines, moments that are shaping the world around us and impacting young adults right here in our community. From global issues to what's happening on our own block, we're breaking it down, sharing our thoughts and talking about why these events matter to us. Right now we got a young group here from SafeZone. If you guys want to go around and introduce yourselves and let us know where you're from.
What's up, everybody? Upcoming artist going by the name of D. Chosen. I'm from South Carolina / North Carolina. Good to be here.
Hello, my name is Benny, and my nickname is Wrath. You can follow me on all platforms, iTunes, Spotify, YouTube. I'm from Great Britain.
Hello, Governor.
Hello, Governor.
Yo, I'm Asher.
Where you from, Asher?
St. Paul.
All right.
Hi, I'm JD.
Hi, Judy. Where you from?
Iowa.
All right.
Yo, it's Lexi, and I'm from Minnesota.
All right.
Michael J. Steffens. Yeah, you probably don't know me online. I'm a very small guy, but if you want to see some of the stuff I make, I'm on YouTube, Mr. Mustachio, MISTERRMUSTACHIO. I make some music stuff there. But yeah.
Cool. I love you guys plugging y'all stuff on here. Now, feel free. You gotta have people listening. If you guys are out there doing interesting stuff, let the people know about it. So we're talking about current events today. I don't want this to be about what I'm interested in. I want it to be about what you guys are interested in. So we've discussed some topics that are happening in the news and in the world or whatever. And let's just discuss how it impacts you or why you're drawn to these specific stories. So what are we interested in these days in the news? Ladies, what are you guys paying attention to these days?
We pay attention mostly to Korean news.
Korean news?
K-pop.
Like the wars and stuff in Korea?
Yeah.
Well, tell me what interests you. What draws you to Korean news?
Right now, they're trying to put South and North Korea back together because originally it was one big huge thing.
Like Korea.
Yeah, and North Korea is trying to take over South Korea, but the president over there is not playing that. Other than that,
The president, I think they got a dictator, don't they?
I think so.
The North Korea, right?
Yeah, which is I think Kim, whatever his name is.
Let's get to the elephant in the room, though. Let's get to the elephant in the room. We're interested in the K-pop, aren't we?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what we're getting to, right? Okay.
So-
Let me know, like, let's say I have no idea what K-pop is. What is K-pop?
Well, to me, mostly it's about like the culture within it. It's very vibrant, it's energetic, and it's like
So,
It's hyper.
is it music or is it more than music?
The music and the men.
Okay.
music and the men. That's
Okay. All right.
But they're not pretty.
So who's your favorite K-popper?
It has to be either Zero Base One, NCT, or Stray Kids.
I'm 100% a stay.
Yeah.
Okay. What's up with this K-pop demon killer movie that's going?
You talking about K-pop Demon Hunter?
Yeah, that's the one.
It's cute
It's cute.
It's
What's the
cute.
big deal about this though? Why is it just taking over?
because of Jinu.
No, it's mostly because of the meaning behind the movie. She likes it because of all the men and the music.
It's an animated movie though.
Yeah.
So
They're cute.
Whatever it's just saying.
me, who looks deep into movies and stuff like that, I see it as the Rumi, who is the main leader of Huntrix.
Yeah. She's part demon and part human, so
She's a demon hunter, but she's part demon herself, so there's gotta be some
Yeah.
conflict there.
There is conflict.
All right.
So in the movie, we noticed that her marks have reached her voice, which made it hard for her to sing.
and then boom, Jinu appears. Save me, babe.
Who's
You got it.
Gino?
Gino is one of the
The love interest?
Yeah,
one
from
of
the
the
Saja boys.
The Saja boys.
He's hot too. So.
You guys are losing me. I'm not gonna lie. I'm trying to keep up. But I have heard a lot about K-pop, of course, and I have heard a lot about this movie that I know is extremely popular. And I have children that are into it, so the interest there makes sense to me. What is it about K-pop that's different from?
It's hyper
other
and the
styles?
dances.
Okay.
I used to do like hip hop dance classes in middle school and high school. So like learning those dances, I sprained my ankle, man.
Those dances, they do not play.
They don't.
So
It's like
it's more like how girl and boy groups used to be back in the day, but it's like essentially based in like a Korean
Yeah.
culture. All right.
Well, it's not all like just Korean. We have other people from like all around the country now that
Yeah.
if you know Korean and you know how to dance and sing, you can literally just send in a video of you doing either singing.
Like
that's
right,
K-pop.
like
That's-
right
I
now,
like that idea.
like
about it,
right
yeah.
now, companies are like you could go to websites like SM Entertainment, JYP, YG. You can go to their companies. Like, yeah, it takes years and years and years for you to even become an idol, but sometimes you don't even get to become an idol. So
Oh, so there's like you are proclaimed
yeah,
a K-pop artist. You can't just do it. You
yeah,
have to do
yeah.
it.
It's
That's
like
interesting.
Unless you're like Blackpink, where you started off in YouTube and then you became part of the industry.
yeah.
Okay. Interesting. I mean, I just learned a lot about K-pop
Like
within this last
Cat's Eye,
couple
for
minutes.
example, Cat's Eye, it's not technically a K-pop group, but they're under a company called Hybe America, and there's called like a company called Hybe Korea, which they're based off in.
So you guys are really into this.
Yeah.
K-pop. That's dope. I mean, I know you tend to hear a lot about when you think of music, it'll be what hip hop. You'll hear a little bit about. You don't hear as much about rock anymore. You hear R&B, but K-pop, it seems like it's just taking over. Speaking of hip hop, though, let's segue because I am hearing a lot of headlines about like artists in hip hop right now. I mean, as we were talking a little bit earlier about some specific artists that are making headlines. Who are some of these artists that are making headlines that you guys are interested in? What's going on, or that we can speak about?
Megan Thee Stallion.
Megan Thee Stallion.
Recently, Young Thug, he's been hot topic recently.
I enjoy Young Thug's music. What's going on with Young Thug right now?
I mean, from what I'm saying, they saying he snitched to get out. That's why he out.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm hearing.
And so, I mean, I feel like to the understanding of snitch culture, there's like that's like the last thing we're supposed to do.
Didn't he just
Snitch,
call
correct?
Gorilla ugly while he was in jail?
So here's what I'm hearing. It's not necessarily, and I do want to get back on talking about snitching, of course. because you could feel this way or that way about it. But I did want to talk and elaborate a little bit about that and how people feel about that. But I want to talk about how I'm hearing that a lot of his conversations are being leaked. And he's talking about a lot of other people in the industry and how he feels about them. And that's kind of shaking things up. Who knows anything about that?
I do. On Twitter, someone had posted like the conversation between him and his baby mama, talking about Gorilla, talking about how she ugly and she looked like a man. First of all, they weren't even talking about Gorilla to begin with. So why are you bringing up Glow to begin with?
Okay, what other artists in the entertainment industry are we focused on right now that are drawing our attention?
We got Big X Plug.
Big X the Plug. I like Big X the Plug stuff. What's up with him? Did he drop a new album?
Yeah, he did.
Okay.
It's more country than most of his stuff, but don't
More
really
country. And that's another thing I heard is that he put a country western album out. What makes the album country western rather than hip hop?
It's the style, the vibes, like every song has a feature, and they're all country artists.
Okay.
Which started off in a country tone, then he just kind of carries that tone throughout the whole song.
That's interesting because I remember Beyonce winning Best Country Album and getting a lot of hate for that. So I'm interested in what you consider country western music as opposed to. Is it just that sad story they're telling, or is it going to be about their dog, or what?
Or is it the sound?
The sound, the actual sound of it.
I think it would be the sound.
The sound, I agree, because that's what I guess when you break genres of music, it has to have that certain sound to be considered whatever genre you might want to put it in. So, what else about Big X the Plug kind of drew your attention? Why is he in the news right now?
Yeah, well, right after his album dropped at his album release party, on his way back after that, he got arrested and he got locked up for a bit.
Damn, what was the charges? Do you know?
Yeah, so he got pulled over because his front license plate was missing or something, and they found he had a couple guns, some weed.
Okay.
Yeah.
And that's one of the saddest things about these artists are becoming like you can't leave the street life alone, like radically right away. You're still like halfway in it. You know what I mean? And you hear about a lot of these artists right when they drop or right when they become hot, they get locked up, and it'd be unfortunate. People like Push Icy. You hear one song from him, he blew up, and now he's locked up, like getting in trouble right away. So one thing that these artists are having a hard time doing is separating their street life from the entertainment industry, which you must do if you want to be successful.
Yeah, and not only did they lock him up, they're trying to up the charges from misdemeanor all the way to a felony.
Well, I'm surprised being pulled over with a pistol isn't a felony already.
Right.
Yeah.
But, it just goes to show guys got to be way more careful with what they're doing. When you guys have these big opportunities, be careful who you surround yourself with. Let's jump around a little bit more. I want to hear more about what's going on in current events outside of music and hip-hop and K-pop. What else is going on in the world that you guys are interested in?
Movies. Sorry.
Movies? Because we were talking about movies earlier. That's what we're doing.
Wednesday 2 is not out of theaters.
Video.
Video games. No, video games, that's a big one. The gaming industry is booming right now. Multi-billion-dollar industry. What gaming news kind of got your attention right now?
There's a whole lot that's going on right now. I'm gonna be covering specifically Nintendo and PlayStation right now, a little bit of Xbox too. Because they got a little bit of Xbox is definitely still relevant. Okay,
Yeah.
that's just that the main focus right now is because I think the most attention is drawn around Nintendo and PlayStation right now. Good. I think it would be. Let's just start with PlayStation first.
What about PlayStation?
Okay.
Got you interested.
Now, PlayStation, they got a lot of cool games going on. Well, actually, no. Let's not start with PlayStation. Let's just start with the general everything that's going on with the gaming industry. A lot of everything's kind of like in a big, just mess right now.
I know we're all waiting on GTA 6 to drop.
Yeah.
I know that for sure.
I can't get
What
into
console
that.
I get that thing on?
Yeah, everybody's kind of like very twisted on everything though right now. It's like a lot of people, they love the games that are coming out, but they're ticked off with the prices and stuff like that, the consoles and stuff.
Yeah.
That's fair enough. cost of games and stuff. Nintendo has been coming under a lot of pressure. Not pressure, but a lot of backlash for prices of games. Some of it's kind of fair.
Yeah,
Nintendo just dropped that Switch 2, correct? Yeah.
They just dropped the Switch 2. And everybody is in a frenzy about the pricing. But here's the thing: what ticks me off is that the console is $450, right? That's not terrible. Okay, now, I would rather pay $400. Y'all are sticking right now, but here's the thing: nobody said crap when PlayStation came out with the PS5, priced that at $500. That was okay.
And let me give y'all a fun fact. Y'all know about inflation, correct?
Yeah.
A PlayStation right now that's doing what PlayStations do right now is $450. My Sega, there was after that. My PlayStation, the first PlayStation didn't even have a number, was $250 in 1995.
And now they're trying to.
Let's do that math. $250 in 2025 rather than 1995. How much does that inflate? A lot.
Yeah.
So it's almost like $100 difference on gaming consoles that are doing tremendous graphics right now. Rather
It's
than
$700.
that's the price that it would be right now.
Yeah.
See, and
That's how much the PS5 Pro costs.
so video games have always been expensive. It's like you gotta wait
I'm
till
just
Christmas
saying.
time to get that because they've always
Yeah,
been
it's like Nintendo's up in game prices like $80, $90 a pop.
And that's going to happen with all companies now. I mean, it was Doom: The Dark Ages, came out as $70. When GTA 5 comes out, I've been hearing rumors. I don't know if it's true or not, but
They started at 100.
it's going to be starting at $100.
I heard that too.
I wonder how much backlash is going to be given on that.
And
It better be worth.
you ain't gonna be able to find a MSRP copy
I'll tell you
anywhere.
one thing: when that game drops, they could put it at $200. That's the crazy thing about some of these games, that it's built such a following that they can up the prices if they want to because you're just
They have a cult following. You feel me? You're gonna buy it. I feel like it's the same with 2K. Like, have y'all anybody got the new 2K?
I do got the new 2K.
You got it. It's recycled, right?
It's like they add a couple things, some different team switches, but you're paying for the same game.
The same game.
Yeah.
And it's kind of a genius idea as a business model. Like, get something that people love, keep them into it.
iPhone
Do the
game.
bare minimum
They
each
take
year.
it overboard. Like, they just don't care.
The
Like,
iPhone of the gaming world.
Yeah, it's literally what the
yeah, it
iPhone
really
doing.
is, though. It really is.
It's brilliant, honestly, as a business.
As a business, yeah.
Yeah, but more onto the prices of the games and PlayStation. Yeah, here's the thing. I do blame PlayStation for the rises of console prices because here's the thing: when PlayStation put the price on the PS5 for $500, that set a new market standard. Okay, so now everybody's got to keep up with the market. Xbox has got to do it. Nintendo's now got to do it. And back then, they were still pushing the Nintendo Switch. And they came out with the OLED model. That was only $50 more. Now, like I said, would I've liked the Switch 2 to be $400? Yes. But,
How much was the Switch 2?
it's $450, so it's $50 more.
So
But-
is the question, none of us here are rich. Does the pricing of gaming, for us gamers, of course, does the pricing of gaming get in our way from like really enjoying gaming that we want to, or do we always make a way?
Or
Always
For me, at least.
with 2K, that be getting in the way because you got to spend $70 for the game. Then you gotta buy VC.
You gotta keep up with people in the
You
game,
feel me?
clothes
Like,
and
you got
attributes,
to.
dunks.
You're not gonna be out there brown shirt, gray pants.
This is why I play Nintendo games, because they don't do all that stuff.
Yeah, but let's think about. I'm so glad you said that because with the gaming industry, one of the biggest money makers in the gaming industry
Pay to win.
is exactly pay to win or micro. They call it microtransactions.
Yeah.
Where you get on the game and you have these things that you can only buy if you have a specific type of currency for that game. So you're spending your hard-earned real life money on this virtual money to be able to keep up with the lifestyle of a game, and to think about that, it's a luxury for people that can afford it. But to me, it's kind of not making a lot of sense for people that are struggling day to day to get by, but they have to buy their Fortnite dollars.
Especially when the game's going to die out in like 5 years.
Especially when the next year you got to do it again.
Facts.
Yeah.
Facts.
So that's just an interesting take I have on that. What else are we thinking about the gaming industry? I know with the gaming industry, it's so much you can talk about.
I mean, guys, SilkSong just came out.
What's song?
SilkSong.
What's that?
It's a sequel to Hollow Knight.
What's Hollow Knight? Let's speak on these things as if like our listeners have no idea what those
Honestly,
things are.
I have no clue what Hollow Knight is. It's a platformer game. I've never played it.
Hollow Knight, I know it was some sort of Metroidvania type game.
Okay, yeah.
But all I know is that SilkSong has blown up. It came out like a week ago.
SilkSong.
Yeah.
Okay, that's my first time.
It was originally meant to just be a DLC for Hollow Knight, but then they spent like 5 years working on it, so it's now a full game.
Still speaking of gaming, has anybody heard how much it costs to make this GTA 6 game?
It costs more than the tallest building in the world.
It costs $2 billion in the production of this game. $2 billion.
Oh yeah, that better be VR, all of that. I swear, we better be able to walk into every building.
It goes to show you how big this industry is. It's just to create one product, which people have been waiting for, anticipating for over 10 years. It's cost them $2 billion to produce it. That means not $1 billion, but we need a whole other billion to finish this game. That's insane to think about.
And then you've got that, and then you've got all the indie creators making games in their basement over 6 months for like $30.
Yeah,
and then they blow up and blame them.
Yeah, I love video games. We can go
I
on
love
and on
playing
about video
phones
games.
games.
What else though? This is current events. I want to know what things are affecting us. What do we got going on? And how's the weather? What else are we interested in?
When I go outside, one of the things that always catch my attention out here in St. Paul is the drug epidemic. Yeah.
Now, we could touch the drug. I feel like that could be its own episode.
Next episode. Because it's bad.
It's bad. What are we doing? What are you guys doing to try and help or try and change? Do you just stay away from it? Do you encourage your peers to seek help? What are we doing? How is this affecting you? How does it affect you guys in any way?
I noticed a lot of vlogs. I usually watch like vlogs, interviews, things like that, just to kind of get in the mode when it comes to interviews like these. But I see like rappers or artists, they usually have like vlogs of them doing something for the kids and stuff, and how they came from the street life and how they got to wherever they are now and how they're taking care of like their well-being.
That's dope. And of course for you, Benny, but how many of you guys are encouraged by like celebrities or people you admire and look up to when you see them doing work for the community or helping? How do you feel about that? Does that make a difference? It motivates you?
Yeah.
What is that? It motivates you?
It motivates me to, you feel me, try to make a change, try to do something different. You feel me?
I agree. Because that's one of the huge things. I feel like somebody with that type of status, I feel like that's the hugest thing they could be doing is showing people that you can easily give to those that are in need.
And
Go ahead.
that too is like you said, given to those in need. So there was like an ex vlog where he went to a orphan center and he gave out PlayStation 5s to a lot of different kids, but he had to ask them first, like, what do they want to be once they grow older, and that's how they got that. So like donating is definitely a part
Or
of it.
like when the baddies crew went to like Africa and saw like the orphanage and stuff and gave out backpacks, gave out clothes and stuff like that. That's like, cause like right now they're messed up. So giving out backpacks, school supplies, like all of that, they would appreciate it. But the one thing I wish they gave out were sanitary pads for the women out there, because it's hard to get out there.
And I mean, that's another thing that I see a lot of people doing. Not that by you saying that's not real, but a lot of times I see a billionaire might give a charity $100,000, and then someone will be like, "Oh, that's all? That's it?" You know what I mean? But you know, people are giving what they can, and people are doing what they feel is necessary. And I feel like, well, I mean, it's not up to us to question the capacity of how others might feel like they need to give. Even though, in my mind, I just don't understand the world feeling full of billionaires and countries going hungry, that people starving. I just cannot. I would never be able to fathom or understand how that those two things can exist at the same time.
Also, in like Canada, there's a lot of different like homeless shelters that are being filled up, and it needs to be like more room for people in the community.
That's not just
Like
Canada, that's everywhere.
but I'm just starting from Canada. It's more than just the United States. Like it's more than just this country. Bigger than black and white.
The United States, Canada, these are just countries that have the ability to create these places for people that don't have anything. There's countries that have nothing to provide for the citizens that are on the streets, citizens that are starving. They literally are just out there struggling. So just know that if the resources are there and they're available for you, please take advantage and use those resources that are available for you. There are just a lot of people that aren't fortunate enough to have those resources available. Mike, can you step out for a second, just until you get your cough together?
I would just like to.
They'll be editing that out a lot.
I would like to recap on like almost.
Give it a second so that we can get a good chunk of space. And
Okay. All right. So with anime, so I was gonna say like Funimation is closing down, so that means like the anime studios and stuff like that, and that also goes in with some video games. Like the studios can be put out of business because one game is popping or it's blowing up now, and that's what I see like with Funimation and Crunchyroll. Like Crunchyroll is gonna be more upfront in the franchise, and then like GTA that's gonna be more upfront than Saints Row, and like Cyberpunk 2079 just came out, Phantom Liberty, but it was 2077 last year, so it's like. The more that new things come out, regardless of the price, it depends on the supply and demand of the like buyers.
So back to Funimation, I had no idea. That's that huge anime production company. Now what are we gonna do? Like, what does that mean? That's close. Now, how many shows are affected by that? What manga is affected by that?
So
Funimation does like Dragon Ball and
a lot.
Yeah.
Like every anime streaming website like has like Naruto and stuff like that, but like I looked on Crunchyroll and I'm looking up certain things like Kizu Monogatari, Baku Monogatari, like vampire animes. I'm looking up like slice of life animes. I'm looking up like even just action thriller or just detective animes. And some genres aren't really on there, or the old animes aren't on there. The OG animes, Evangelion, Inuyasha, you're not going to find most of those, or even the new ones. So, yeah, that's where I go with that.
That's huge. Anything else randomly you guys want to bring up while we're here?
On the news, Fox 9 News, it said that there was an exploding tree. I just want to say that.
Exploding
tree?
Yeah, no, he took my laptop and spent like 30 minutes looking at this.
So
that's interesting. I mean, this is all about current events we're drawn to. If you spend 30 minutes looking
there's videos of trees moving on their own, but you never know.
That's it.
That's edited though.
Oh, they made a new Conjuring. I'm gonna go see it next Tuesday.
She's bringing me with.
Yeah.
Once again, Wednesday 2 is not in theaters. It's on Netflix. I went to AMC theaters yesterday, and they
Why are you giving them promo?
They turned it out. Like,
Why are you giving them?
No, because I was like actually happy to go there. And I like left
So they have
here,
Wednesday
so, like,
playing at the theaters right
yes,
now?
I went on early dismissal to go to the movies. From here, I missed out on any chores, anything that I could have did to provide towards the community.
What other movies out there that were Conjuring 2, right?
The How to Train Your Dragon live action.
How to Train Your Dragon live action. I love that, and it was pretty accurate.
I've seen Weapons.
It's pretty accurate.
I want to see Toothless, bro.
You haven't seen it yet?
No.
Okay, I might have to play that for you. It's really good.
I think Demon Slayer's in the.
Let's keep it going. I want to know what else before we wrap up. We're going to wrap up soon. What else is on you guys' mind? What's going on in the world?
Concert. I want to go to the Cat's Eye concert here in November.
The who?
The Cat's Eye.
K-pop.
K-pop concerts.
Yeah.
So is Coachella only in California?
Yes.
Yes.
All right. Well, okay, let's wrap it up.
Wrap
man.
it up. Bye, guys.
So, just to end it, I want to say staying aware isn't just about knowing the news. It's about understanding how and what's happening there that connects to our lives. Thanks for joining us here on SafeTalk today. Keep the conversation going, keep asking questions, and keep looking out for each other. Until next time, stay informed, stay safe,
Peace
and
out.
stay connected.
Peace
Y'all give yourselves a round of applause.